Hey everyone, it's Sarah, and I am here with a layout using my Scrap Stash kit for January. And this one is about a friend of mine who was on the show Cutthroat Kitchen that's on Food Network. It's like a cooking competition thing. My friend is a chef, obviously, and he's been making kind of a name for himself. He has been cooking for a really, really long time and is actually presently in New York cooking for the James Beard Foundation, so that's pretty cool. I think it's the second time he's done that, so that's awesome. So I'm really good friends with his brother, and they both own restaurants in my hometown. And so we found out that Brian was going to be on Cutthroat Kitchen, and we were all like, oh my God! It's kind of like our own little hometown celebrity. It's really cool. And so I Googled pictures because I don't have any pictures of me and Brian together. I'm more friends with his brother than with him, but you know, he knows me. So when I go into his restaurant and he's there, you know, he always comes over and says hi. But I Googled him and found that really good picture of him, and then I also printed out a picture of, you know, the show poster for Cutthroat Kitchen. So Brian was on it twice. He went on and competed against 3 other people, and he won. And then he also went back and competed again in kind of it was like a past winners show, and he won that one too. So he won twice. It was really, really cool. If you guys watched Cutthroat Kitchen, like if you've seen all of them, he did the breakfast in bed one where he had to actually cook in a twin size bed. I don't know if you guys saw that. And he had to make a breakfast burrito, and he didn't have any eggs. But he still won. So I think that one was probably the most memorable sabotage, where he had to actually cook in bed. So that was Brian. He's a friend of mine. So what I'm doing is I took a piece of blue cardstock, and I'm using blue and red because those are kind of the main colors that are in these pictures. And I'm kind of doing a little bit of blocking. I am using a sketch from the Kelly Perky Snap Sketch Scrap class. And that is a self-paced class that she offers on her blog. And I will put a link to that if you want to check it out. It's $15, and it's all PDF and sketches, and it's a self-paced thing, so there's no like deadlines. You kind of, you know, you just take them and use them whenever you want to. I've been using it a lot lately, and I've really been enjoying it. So I am using these, and then I just kind of took my scrap pieces of paper, and I'm just kind of color blocking a little bit. I can tell you that the plaid paper, the red plaid that I used behind the pictures, that is from Sassafras, and the blue pattern paper that I used along the side there, that is a basic gray, and that's a really dark blue, and then it has some like X's and squares kind of filled in and stuff. And then I used some red cardstock up above and below the picture as well. So I'm using some Amy Tangerine thickers, and those are called, what are those called? I don't know what they're called. Oh, they're called Hello, and they're brown, and they kind of have like a little stitched outline. It looks like it's stitched, it's printed on the thickers, but it looks like it's stitched along the outline. So I have 2 packages of those, so I'm trying to use some of those up. So I'm taking some more of this basic gray paper, and I'm going to do a couple little bases for clusters here up above and below the pictures, and I'm going to use that little printable label that's from Studio Calico, and I'm going to do my journaling on there. So I'm going to kind of go ahead and get some of my base stuff stuck down, because I know that's where I want to put my clusters. I have just that little extra piece of branding strip from what I cut off before. I'm going to stick that up there too. So I'm using my Tombow Mono Aqua liquid adhesive to put down my thickers, because they don't stick very well. It's not the best. Well, I mean, it works. I mean, it's the best as in it works. But it's wet, so it does kind of make my page buckle a little bit where I put it. And I know with time it'll flatten out, but I won't buy more of it because of that. I have it, so I'm going to use it. I'm not going to, you know, throw it out and go get something else. So I'll use that until it's gone. But after it's gone, I'm going to use something different besides that. but it works, you know, it keeps the thickers down, so I can't complain there really. So Cutthroat is going to be my main title here, and then I'm going to use some tiny alphabets and do a little bit of a subtitle on top. So I'm using these fancy pants, and these are brown circular letter stickers, and so they go pretty well. And I'm putting Brian is, so it's going to be Brian is Cutthroat. Those things are so tiny, it's so hard to handle them. I'm going to go ahead and cut this label out and do my journaling on there, and I believe I'm going to pop it up on Pop-Tot so it stands up a little bit more. But the Scrap Stash kit is, if you guys haven't heard of it, it's a website, and I'm going to have a link to the site. But you get inspiration every month. You get like a color theme, and you get to see an example of a kit. And then you take that inspiration and you make your own homemade kit from your own stash. So this month, for January, the color scheme was included the color of the year from Pantone, which is Marsala. So I just used red because I don't have a lot of the deep purpley red. And then a dark blue and a pink. So that's what I pulled from my stash. And I do have a video, if you haven't seen it yet, I have a video showing you everything that I pulled from my stash. But I pull, you know, pattern papers and cardstock and scrap papers. I have a big file of scraps. So I go through there and just kind of pull things out, and letter stickers and regular stickers, and, you know, just anything I can pull within those color schemes to make my own kit. And I've been really, really enjoying it, and it really does make a difference. I've used up quite a few things using this concept, and, you know, things that I haven't touched in a long time. Like, those are some Amy Tangerine die cuts, and I have not touched those in forever, but I pulled them out, and I use one here. So I'm slowly but surely trying to get through my stash, and the Scrap Stash Kit Club has been really helping, and it's all free. There's no fees or anything, so it's really cool. But I'll have a link to their website in the description of the video if you guys want to check it out. I've been really, really enjoying it. So I used a little Amy Tangerine tag up there, and it says eat and drink. And I used a couple of Amy Tangerine puffy stickers in brown. I have an arrow and a heart, and I believe I bring in the camera. I put it right there, yeah. I just needed something to kind of ground it a little bit, so I used a piece of the plaid paper. Little strip of the plaid paper there. I'm going to use some brads as well, and I think I'm just going to use blue. Yes, I'm going to use 2 of the crepe paper that are in blue there, and then I'm going to use one from the My Mind's Eye packet that's on the bottom there. Trying to figure out where I want to put those. And put them all down at once. I'm using my Tim Holtz paper piercer, just sticking some holes down there so I can put them in. A hard time with that one. I'm going to use some of this washi tape here and just cover up the prongs so that they don't get snagged on anything when I go to put them in my album. Using up all that washi tape on that tag there, so I'm going to go ahead and throw that tag out now. And that is just a tag of washi tape that someone had sent me a while ago. Let's see, what else do I put on here? I'm looking at it, trying to decide if I'm done. I do end up adding a couple more things here. I'm just looking at some stuff I have in a tin on my desk. A lot of it's from Freckled Fawn. I am going to use a couple of these clear stickers. One says "Eek," kind of like "Eek, Brian," because that's kind of how we reacted when we saw him on TV. And then that one right there says "For Real," and those are both from Freckled Fawn. So those sheets are almost done. I'm really just trying to use some stuff up. I think I use a red arrow too. I think I do stick that red arrow on here. just trying to get through some of my stuff. I have too much stuff, guys. These enamel asterisks are also for Freckle Fun, so I used 3 of the dark blue ones. And that's going to complete my layout. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want to check out the Scrap Stash Kit Club, go ahead and click the link. And if you want to check out Kelly Perky's self-paced class, go ahead and click on that link as well. I'll have them both in the description. Have a great day, guys. I'll see you soon. Bye.